Hello everybody, and welcome to Third Beard Fishing. I'm Solomon. I've got the kayak pulled out of the water. I just finished over here trying to do some freshwater fishing, and I didn't get a very good success today. So I thought today maybe I would show you guys my full kayak setup and how I fish everything, how I set up my kayak and get it ready for fishing, and maybe this will help you guys out, give you guys some ideas. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get into it. Before we begin this awesome video, I want to show you guys something. My views are mostly from non-subscribers, about 86%. So if you guys are watching this and you are not subscribed, please take the time to subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I greatly appreciate your subscription. Now, back to this awesome video. Alright, for those that don't really know, I fish a Hobie Pro Angler 12. Now, excuse how dirty it is. I just got back from being out in the swampy area, and it was filthy out there. So, I got to take it back and clean it. But I figured I'd show you guys just how I set everything up on this boat and give you a rundown. This is for freshwater and saltwater. I do change it up a little bit every once in a while, but yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Alright, we're going to start from the back here. So what I have here is I actually have a bait cooler. So different times, depending on my fishing, I will either use this as a live bait cooler, where I have a bubbler that attaches here, and the cord or the hose runs inside there, and I have a bubbler going, and with whatever saltwater or freshwater I need running inside there, or like today, because I was fishing freshwater, I had none of that going. I actually use this as an actual cooler. So if you open it up, I have my water and my food and stuff inside there, which is great. It's fantastic. You put that plug back in. It's easy access, great to handle. The cooler itself also has rod holders. It's very important to have something to keep your rods in, your extra rods in, so you can hold them. The kayak does come with them. You can actually put them here in these little slots, but I don't. Wow, that's full of water. I need to get that water out of there. But anyway, I've gotten in some rain a lot lately. But anyway, so that's what I do. I use a bait cooler as my rod holder / live well / regular cooler. Moving back here, this is where I put my battery. I got my 12-volt battery. Lay my seat down. It's actually wired in here, wired in through the hole, and it goes up to the front. You'll see that in a bit. Have a pretty good sized tackle box. It has my NLBN and some other lures that I use a lot right here. And then I just stick that in the slot here. Of course, I have my extra oars as well. Alright, so on the back of my seat, I have my Camelback bag attached here. This is probably my most special bag that I've had. I have carried this thing ever since I was in the Army. I carried this in Iraq. As you can see, it is very faded compared to what the real ACU looks like. These are a name tape and U.S. Army tag that I had made recently, so I could just have it on there. But this bag is like my go bag. It goes everywhere with me whenever I'm go travel or whatnot. But in it, it carries like my valuables that I don't want on my person, just in case I go in the water, like phone, sunglasses, extra batteries. I carry a glucose meter, some glucose tablets in case I lose my sugar. I'm not diabetic, but I am pre-diabetic, so I need to make sure I keep all that on me. Just stuff that I need to have available at all times, and it's strapped to the back of my seat. Yeah, it's real important to have. As we move down here, on this side, I have a quick little anchor. Well, I gotta clean all this stuff out. quick little anchor that I can drop if I need to. I have a bait knife that's inside here. Here I have 40-pound leader that I usually fish when I'm fishing lures in saltwater. I don't usually go any lower than 40 pound. I also have a popping cork right here that's easy access. And then along the edge here I have my my ruler, fishing ruler on that side. So this is on my right side. This is the side that I like this stuff on. Alright, now we're going to move over to the left side of the boat. On the left side of the boat, this is where I store my trolling motor when I'm not using it. It fits perfectly right in here. I also have 50-pound leader. I have my D-hooker, and then I have a little bobber here that I can use. Usually the trolling motor's not in this spot, so I can easily access it. This is just usually where it's at when I'm on land, or when I'm fishing. I'm not using it. I have a water bottle holder. This is very important. And this is one of those hydro thermoses, so it keeps my water cold even through the heat of the day. I also have a shallow water stake that it folds up. It's extendable, it folds up. It's in storage mode right now, so I don't really have it, I don't need it out right now, but it's usually out and actually sticking on that side of the boat so I can grab it. I have some fish grippers here. They just stick right here on this spot right here in case I ever use them. Then we're going to look under the seat here. Look under the seat. I have a dry box where my registration goes. I always have to have that on the boat since I do have an electric boat. And then I have my PFD here. Eventually I will have one that I wear, and I think it's going to be a belt PFD. They do make those, and that would be very beneficial. Now if you look at my seat, I have a Yak Attack seat cushion, which is great for someone who does not have a broken tailbone like I do, which I just found out a couple days ago. I actually have to use this in conjunction with a donut pillow too, and that seems to be helpful. I think I'm going to get another one of these Yak Attack cushions for the back of the seat, because that would just be absolute heaven. But I do like the Yak Attack cushion. It's actually attached to the seat itself, so it doesn't slide. I really don't like that, but it's very helpful and very handy. Alright, moving to the front of the boat now. I have my fin drive, my pedal drive here, and it is attached. I actually have a really heavy duty lanyard attached to it here, which is also attached to the running board right here. If you guys have watched this season, you'll know that I lost a fin drive, my original pedal drive, in Crane Creek, and never was able to find it. And these things are extremely expensive, so I don't want to lose another one. So it is always locked in and ready to go. This pedal drive, when I am using the trolling motor, actually will fit right along that side right there, so it has a place where I can stow it if necessary, and it's awesome. So that's one thing that I use. So on the right side of the boat, I actually have a place for a rod holder. I don't use it very often, but it's there in case I need to just set my rod down. Occasionally I'll use it for fishing, but very rarely. And then on the left side of the boat, I have a GoPro mount for my forward-facing GoPro. So anytime you guys see any footage of me holding fish up and talking about my fish, that's the GoPro that you guys see it being filmed from. Then, if we look at the front here, I have the plug-in right here where my trolling motor actually plugs in. This I installed myself, and this is something new that I just recently installed. This is a ball installed position where the mast goes for the Hobie Pro Angler. This will eventually be possibly replacing my GoPro mount over here, or it might even eventually have a phone mount attached to it at some point, so I can do TikTok and YouTube lives while I'm fishing. So we'll have to see about that. Don't know yet. And then of course I have my front hatch. My front hatch will sometimes hold my cooler, or it will hold the regular tub for the Hobie, and I'll have like extra supplies like leader and whatnot there. So that is the setup for my Pro Angler. And even if you don't have a Pro Angler, that's a pretty good list of things that I would bring with you if you're gonna fish. It's pretty basic, but it's very helpful. Always need to make sure you have water. You need to make sure you have food. It gets really hot out there, and that is very, very important. You need to make sure you have that. All in all, I've built this boat from the ground up. This is all trial and error stuff that I've developed over fishing for a while, and I absolutely love it. Alright folks, so that's the full setup of the kayak, and here it is all broken down and loaded in the back of the truck. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I know it's a little different than the other videos I usually put out, but unfortunately my freshwater adventure, my first time out here, was a bust. Not real sure how to freshwater fish in Florida. I know how to do it in the mountains, in those mountain lakes, but it's a little different here because you snag on everything. So I got to learn a little bit before I bring you out here and show you this. So I hope y'all enjoyed this, and until next time, I'll see you back on the water. Take care. Hello everyone. If you could, I'd love for you guys to check out my father-in-law's YouTube channel. It's a YouTube channel that I also edit videos for, called Bearded Lumber. They are a full-service sawmill and kiln channel, and they are an amazing channel. I hope you guys will check them out. The link is in the description of this video, so check them out. You'll really enjoy this YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you for watching Third Beard Fishing. Here's a video selection and a playlist suggestion, and feel free to subscribe here. Thank you.